Okay, I'm whispering because I want you guys to hear what I hear. I'm in my parents' living room. I'm going to attempt to walk to the cage of the dog. I tell you what I'm doing up, Sandy. I cannot sleep because your doggy brother is snoring. At first I thought it was Emily, my doggy niece, but it's not her. Then you go to this room right here and you got Robert grinding his teeth and making doggy noises as well. Are you kidding me? First time I've spent the night at my parents' house since the pandemic. I was infamous for spending the night over there. Look at the bags underneath my eyes and the blackness underneath my eyes. Oh my good God, Jesus, help us all. Sandy, it's not funny. Is he okay? That's a good question. He is the spawn of Satan, so if that answers your question, but of course when I go over there to his cage to record, he must have felt my presence. I tried to be very quiet and not even cut the light on. Jesus. He's getting reared up again. Oh, he's getting started up again, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna tiptoe over there. Some bull crap. Tiptoeing. He toned it down a whole lot. And this is my whole thing. Okay, I'm in the room, sleep, and of course my parents have high ceilings in their house. So I have the door open because my little nephew is sleeping with me, so he can just get up. You heard him, Sandy? That's the low version of the snore. So, as I was saying, my parents have high ceilings, and I'm sleeping with the door open because, in case my little nephew have to get out, I don't want him to stumble or whatever trying to get up to go to the bathroom. So the sound is like radiating through the house. And at first I just heard Robert, oh, it sounded like a satanic snore. Oh, oh, I heard that. And then, Zeus. And there was a third snore. And of course, my doggy niece, she's so pretty. I mean, who sleeps in Hello Kitty pajamas, okay? So she probably would be horrified if anyone knew that she was snoring. So it possibly could have been her with the third snore. I don't know, but it came from somewhere. Now, my sister and her baby is in the other room. I can't be for certain if it was her or her baby or the doggy niece. I'm almost willing to bet it's a doggy niece. And Sandy, stop. Little Nikki, is exactly. And I gotta be up early because I have to go to the doctor's with my dad about his eye. Y'all pray for him too. So I just said, okay, I'll just spend the night over because my sister's here and I can enjoy her company as well. He started to back up again, y'all. Do y'all hear the foolishness? Do you hear it, Sandy? Do you hear it? Then my parents' house back up to like a wooded area. So you got the whatever it is, I don't know, toads in the back. I feel like I've been put on Torture Island, if there's such a thing. It's the devil. Yeah. Can y'all hear him? That's all I want to know. Can you hear him? I'm in, Sandy, you know, Mom and Dad's living room. I'm sitting on the couch against the wall. Zeus's cage is at least 30 feet away. And this is not okay. This is not okay. Anyhow, I know y'all see me in my favorite pajamas, but yeah. You see me with my do-rag on. Yeah, it's serious. I had to get up and bring y'all into my world this morning. You can't hear him saying it. No, I'm sleeping in the back room. That's what makes it so bad, Sandy. I'm in the back room close to the swimming pool. All the way in the back. Okay? And the noise is radiating off of the ceiling. Even if I close the door, I bet you I can still hear it. Because they'll just be rumbling. And guys, I didn't tell you this. He covers himself up before he goes to bed. So we won't disturb him. The nerve. The dog covers himself up. Now, at first I didn't think nothing of it. You know, you live with someone, you live with an animal. They do quirky things or whatever. But the dog covers itself up. So we won't disturb him. So, you know, if the lights are on, stop bothering him. I feel like if an animal snores like that he's worked a 9 to 5, he's chased down a bunch of neighborhood cats, squirrels, or whatever. Bruh, man is overweight. He doesn't do nothing but parade around the house and mean mugs people. What job are you doing? Nothing. So you have no right to snore like that. Sandy, please. For the love of God. And you know I'm going to call you after this live. You know that. Do y'all hear it again? It's getting revved up. It's just not as to the decibel that I want y'all to hear. And that's why I'm trying to hold on to this live feed for y'all so I can go to the symphony arithmetic sound that it was at. Oh. It's getting there. It's getting there. I know most of you are sleeping right now, but when you wake up, I hope that you can share in my dilemma right about now. I love my parents. I love being at my parents' home, chilling. I just enjoy it every now and again. Coming over to spend the night because I have a nice king size bed in the back. I have a king size bed at home too. Don't get me wrong. The kids are at home, so my little nephew that I'm sleeping with, he's so peaceful sleeping. So it's not. Mary Ellen, this is not okay. See, your dog probably runs outside and plays in the backyard and everything. This dog does nothing but harasses the family. And if he doesn't like you, he's a little chihuahua. Well, big chihuahua, because my mother feeds him like he's a king, and perhaps that's part of the problem. He's extremely spoiled. But I just don't get it. And if it seems like I'm delirious, I am. I should be sleeping right now. Mary Ellen, you should be sleeping right now. Let me see what else you wrote. She sleeps against the side of the bed, and her snoring not only radiates in the room, but when she snores and lies against the bed, it makes the bed vibrate. And she wants to be as close to me as she can get. I've been up since 2. This is not okay. This is not okay. I mean, I've heard of dog rights, but what about owner's rights? I mean, I've heard of devices for our noses to keep us from snoring or whatever. Should there be a contraption for dogs? There should be. There should be. Sandy, you seem to think it's funny. And, if I can expose my sister, the one that's hysterically laughing, I'm sure she's going to be reaching for her inhaler. She gave my parents this dog. So she's partly to blame. The dog should be underneath her roof, snoring in her room. But yet, the little Floridian Chihuahua is here. Well, my mom loves the dog, so Sandy couldn't bear to let my mom's heart be broken when she left here. When she lived here in Florida. Is that a tear in your eye? Oh, there were tears. There were tears because I had it all mapped out. I was going to get me some sleep. I'm going to go to bed early. I'm going to put my devices down. I'm not going to be, playing my little games. And like I got several games on my phone. I'm going to go to sleep and it's going to be pure quiet in my house, whatever. No. Yeah. It was a tear. It was a tear. Well, guys, I'm not going to make this video be too long. It's already been 13 minutes of agony. So I'm going to say goodnight. Or good morning. I'm sorry, good morning. And it's only a good morning because God allowed me to see another day. And I'm alive. And the dog is starting up again. There will be no sleeping for me. So I might as well pull out my Bible and spend some time with Jesus and get the peace that I need, the joy that I need from the Lord. Amen. I feel for you. Katie is 12 years old and doesn't do much than eat and sleep and poop. She's earned the right. She's earned the right, Mary Ellen. Good night, Sandy. I love you. And I have to say that I don't forgive you for leaving the dog here, Sandy. I do have an ought against you. And because of that, I won't be able to take communion on first Sunday. Just thought about that. I have an ought against my sister. No communion for me. Starting up again. Okay. Take another chance to let you guys hear this. You know what's ironic? I have the same face right now the angry face, the sad face. Well, I'm going to get off Facebook Live. Have a blessed, motivated, marvelous Monday, everybody. Take care, and I'll come back and redeem myself. I won't be looking like I look now.